Well, guys, how's it going today? Welcome to hurricane force winds. It is Sunday, May 17th, 5 p.m. We just got done having some major rain, and now we're getting some major winds. Have a listen. My door's dripping. Let's take a look, I guess. I got water in the door. It's been raining so bad today and yesterday that well, mostly today, but it rained a little bit yesterday too, enough to make my oh, here comes a good gust. Yeah, it rained so much today and yesterday that my sub pump's coming on. Well, yesterday the sub pump was coming on about every 5 minutes. Now it's about every minute, if even that. You can hear these high winds. This door dripping, driving me batty. Water out of the door so it won't drip us so damn much. But we are in for, just because you can even hear me okay with this kind of hurricane force fucking winds. My radar's been kind of stupid too on the phone, so it's not really letting me see the weather too well. But let's see here. Well, they just got us in for a wind advisory. We'll look at that first. North winds, 30 to 40 miles an hour, but with gusts up to 55. So we're probably getting to 30 to 40 miles an hour winds right now. And we'll get the 50 gusts here and there. And then we got a river flood watch. Mostly just around my area and where my sister lives and stuff. It started around 11 a.m. because of all the rain and stuff, and doesn't really say how much longer it's going to last, but they said that it's going to get to flood stage by Monday night if it keeps doing this. So, but yeah, so we got all kinds of fucked up weather going on. It's about 40 degrees right now. Feels like 27 with this wind that's blowing by right now. I tried the radar again, but the radar won't work if I zoom out. We were in for a whoa, buddy. We were in for severe storms today and yesterday, but we didn't really get anything for severe storms. So, yeah, this rain is just about out of here, it looks like. So, that's why it stopped raining. But there was a little bit of yellow on top of it, so that's why it downpoured so good. So I see my phone's working again, but it wasn't working earlier. But, of course, my sub pump, like I said, comes on every minute now or something. So, and of course the power cut off, but only for like, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. I think probably longer than that. I don't know, but if the power doesn't stay on, then my sub pump backs up, and then my sub pump can't pump the water out, and it fills up fairly quick too, because it comes on every minute. So I had to readjust the pump again, so it would take a little longer to fill up, because I had it set different for the washer, because the washer fills up way too fast and the pump can't keep up with it, or the pump won't turn on in time for the washer. But it comes on too soon now when the flood water comes, or all this rainwater comes around. So so it's been a nice Sunday so far. And we obviously still have power because my shop lights are on. So once we lose lights here, then we'll know that the power went out. But actually, this guy here mowed yesterday. He mowed yesterday, I think it was. And so yeah, he finally mowed. And I had Big Red and the John Deere out. Just doing a little bit of minor maintenance to them as well. Just blew off the John Deere, had some dust and stuff on it, and the mower deck was full of grass. blew that all off. Because I went and did some mowing at the farm too. I did all the roadsides, and that usually takes care of my mower deck. It covers it up pretty good. So yeah, and then I had Big Red out. I blew him off too and stuff, and I had greased Big Red. Here comes a good gust. All coming from the north, is what, of course, too. Looks like my power cable here from my light fell again. Big sakes, I ain't gonna go anywhere. Starting to rain again. Yeah, I see my cord fell. Oh well, I'll have to readjust that when I get a nicer day. But I was actually able to grease Big Red, like the whole thing, besides the drive lines. They're buried. So yeah, Big Red, ooh, mama. Big Red got lots of grease. I was actually able to get to all the grease points this time. Normally I can only get to like half of them, so I don't know why I was able to get to it this time, but one of those upper A-arms on the front kind of refused to take some grease. It was kind of stiff, so I figured it would probably had ran dry a little bit, or it got dirty, and I had a hard time pushing the old stuff out. But I managed to get. Ah, there goes a branch. I got a big branch in my yard too. Stupid bullshit. But yeah. So what I like to do, some people probably say that this is over greasing, but what I like to do is I like to over grease them. But what I like to do is I like to actually push the old grease out until I start seeing fresh grease again. Now it's probably kind of a waste, but I think that way it's better for the machines. So then you know it's got like clean grease in it. It don't have dirty grease, because it's just stupid to do. So probably a little bit of waste of grease because you end up wasting some of it. Because what I like to do is I'll keep pumping, and once I start seeing fresh grease come out, I'll just kind of make a couple of pumps and then make sure all the nasty shit's out of it. And then you got fresh grease in everything. So Big Red's good to go for the summer. He's all greased up, ready to go. Probably could blow the air filter out, but I might just probably end up getting a new one anyway. So I gotta order more. I gotta get some oil and stuff from Big Red, so I'll probably order a air filter for him too. Same with the John Deere. John Deere needs a maintenance kit, so because he needs to be all completely overhauled. Here's our rain again, but this probably shouldn't last too long. Just a light rain, but earlier today it was really coming down. We actually had standing water in the yard all over the place. My driveway was buried pretty much at the end. The sidewalk was buried. Part of the area where I tore it up, that's underwater. Corner of my house over here was underwater, but I've seen that it kind of went away now. So I just hope we don't lose power, because my sub pump's got to be able to move the stuff. So I guess what can you do, you know? But yeah, more rain. That's all we fucking need. And this kind of sucks too, because it's been raining so much that I think that the gardens are ruined. We're gonna have to probably reseed. There's no doubt about it. I guess it was just too. Well, we didn't expect this to really happen either, right? You know, we just thought it would be a little rain, a little shower, and that'd be it. And it's been doing this for almost 2 days. But today it's actually a lot worse than it was yesterday. Yesterday was just kind of like a mist. I didn't really do a lot yesterday, but it rained a little bit, but it was just a mist. Got the ground wet, that's about it. But now it's raining so much here now that we actually have water standing in places. Ditches are filling up, you know. I don't have any ditches at my house, so thank God for that. But the sidewalk actually acts like a ditch because it holds water. So because it's kind of, you know, it does this, right? It's like a little bowl. So could just backfill it with dirt, and that would solve that problem. But look at this crap. You know, the more it rains, the more the pump's just going to keep running. My pump's probably going to be running for the next couple days, probably. next day or two. It's just nuts. And then I guess apparently after this, we're supposed to get a whole week of apparently sunny days, and it's supposed to be dry out, and they claim that it's supposed to get so dry that we're supposed to be in for a fire risk after. I kind of doubt it, you know, because of all this rain. I mean, this is going to take days to dry up, you know. Especially if it keeps doing this, then it'll just keep pissing, or it'll just, you know, whatever. So it's just a mess. Well, you know, it really does kind of suck, because we're gonna have to probably most likely reseed our gardens. I mean, it's only been like probably a week, but it's only supposed to take like 2 to 3 weeks for stuff to at least start popping up. But you know, with this cold weather and all this rain, it ain't good. And then tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow actually, they're talking actually some snow. They don't know exactly where, but I'm probably thinking around here. I can look on the phone and the phone would say, but you know, it's just, come on, you know, this is getting fucking old. So let's see here. Yeah, Monday, 60% chance of snow showers in the morning. High of 42. It's just nuts. Like, really, we don't fucking need any more of this you know, bullshit weather. And it rained so much, like I said, these last few days, that we put the rain barrel out. We catch rain throughout the summer. And then whenever it doesn't rain for a long time, then we'll just take the water out of that little barrel there, and we'll water the gardens with that, so we don't have to run the water at the house. It kind of saves, you know, some money and water. But it only took that one day when it rained about this for probably not even like an hour, and it was already full. And now it's probably overfilling, so what can you do? I told my grams, like, it'd be kind of nice to me to get another one of those tanks, because then you could just just pump this tank out and put it into another tank, and then there you go. Then you'd have, you know, 2 tanks of water, and it would last you. But because some years we get these kind of like droughty years where we don't have much for rain, and you know, and we need it. So we try to stock up on what we can, but we only have one big drum. It's not a steel drum; it's just like a little plastic drum, but fairly huge. It's probably got to be like a 55-gallon plastic drum, so it holds quite a bit. But I think we need another 5,500 or another 55-gallon drum. It'd be nice even if we could get like a 1,000-gallon tank, you know. Then you'd be set for all summer long. But knowing our luck here, we're gonna have too much rain and it's gonna ruin our gardens. So yeah, because the seeds are going to get too wet and then they won't do anything, and then it's too cold, so they're not going to do anything, and they're going to rot. Then I'm going to have to pull the stakes out, re-till it, and reseed it. Like, will it ever fucking end? But yeah, I don't know. The farmers, they just put their crops in that field right across from my grandma's house. They did that, you know, a while ago, and their stuff's popping up pretty good. So, I mean, it's only about yay tall right now, but that'll hold up because it's, you know, it's already growing now. But our stuff is most likely still seed, so it's not going to do anything. And now it's too cold, so the seeds are going to slow down. You know, it was going so good for a while there. Like, it wasn't really raining a lot. It was warm. Figured I should have just waited, you know, pushed my luck, and now this is what we get to deal with. I mean, we're supposed to be able to start seeding May 15th, and we're like 2-3 days over that now, and I haven't been in the garden in like a week probably. It's been a long time since the last time I've been in it, so because it's been kind of raining on and off, and it's cold, and the dirt don't dry, so you can't walk in it, can't till it. The tiller's still at the farm because I'm not going to keep dragging the bitch back and forth, so I just left it there. I brought the trailer back because I needed it. So, I just got done. You guys will probably see that video maybe tonight. I was gonna maybe wait till Monday, but maybe I'll do it tonight. Just a little video. Or not. I didn't do any video trimming, but I just showed you the aftermath there. Trimming the ditch at the farm. Did that yesterday, and I even took a load of branches that were in the way, so I just went and got the little trailer and picked them up. So kept me busy for a couple hours at least, because I knew that this was going to happen. I wasn't going to get a chance to do anything, and it looks like I won't be doing anything for a while. I'm kind of glad that I chose to cut that ditch yesterday, because if I would have waited until a good day to cut it after this mess, it would have been like up to here, you know. So, but now it's going to grow, and you can actually tell that my grass is actually growing again, because I just mowed it like, I don't know, 2 days ago, and it's already green again. It's already back to being like almost ready for another cut, but not quite. The dandelions don't have a problem growing in this shit. You know, all the dandelions are making a comeback. Stuff. There goes a good gust of wind. Fucking nuts. Just absolutely nuts, you know? Got someone driving out in this shit, but he's trying to get home, it looks like, in a hell of a hurry, too. It's just nuts. Like, I got a feeling that we're going to lose our power again pretty soon, too, because we already lost it once today. And I don't like it when it goes out, because then the sub pump can't run. So I wanted to get even just a small generator. Holy shit, there's some wild turkeys on the road. Why I wanted to get a small, cheap, you know, generator. Even just, there's one I looked at, was like a 2200 watt generator. You know, it would be enough to just run that sub pump. That's really all I would need it for, and I could probably run a heater on it if I needed to. I don't need a massive, like, 15,000 watt generator. It'd be nice, but I don't need it right now. I can make a little guy work, because it's just going to run my basic stuff, keep my basement from going under, and maybe a heater, you know. But the power didn't stay out that long, so, you know, it should be alright. If it goes out again, that's going to be a problem. If it stays out too long, then my basement will flood. So, then I'm not sucking it up again. Surprisingly, my basement's not flooding, because usually when it rains this much, my basement floods. But believe it or not, it's actually coming from the north. If it came from the south, then yeah, my basement would be flooding, because the south side of my basement, I think, has got a crack in it or something, and it pisses big time. So, but yeah, it's just a shitty day today. I don't think I'll be doing, I won't be doing much of anything today, and I won't be doing anything for a while, because everything's just soaking wet. You can't do anything. So I know that sometime this week I would like to start cutting some trees. I got some trees at the farm there. I want to give them like a haircut kind of like thing, and well, the ditch is probably full of water, so I can't, you know, I'll go hopping through the ditch and cutting trees, and plus it's raining out, and then it's cold. So I think I'll just be waiting for nicer weather. They claim all, I think, like the rest of this week. And we'll look here again on the phone. This phone's updated. Yeah, it is. See, then here, starting Tuesday, it's going to start getting warm out. They're talking 50s, sunny. And it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up from there. One day they're talking 72. So, but the rest of that is supposed to be sunny. But it looks like Mother here texted me. She said that the damn energy thing's going off again. Well, it's probably because it's taking too much power again. So, not much I can do with it. I can't really keep turning the... Would you stop correcting my freaking words? Stupid phone. I gotta turn that freaking auto correction thing off. Stupid phone. So, yeah. So hopefully this will be a better week. I don't know. I think this is going to be kind of a very crappy year again because it just never would get warm. You know, and they're talking snow. You know, so I mean, where the fuck's my summer at? You know, we should be in at least the 60s or at least in the 70s by now. You know, all this rain and bullshit should have came like in what, May or whatever the fuck it is, like when the snow starts melting. That's when all this bullshit should have came, because and then it wouldn't have mattered because you know nothing's seeded, the grass isn't growing hardly. You know, people are not gearing up for the summer. Now we have to gear back down and go back to the winter mode again because of this crap. You know, like I'm still running the heaters in my house. Believe it or not, I still am. It's just fucking stupid. Like, I don't have it on full blast like I do in the wintertime, but I shouldn't have to have it on at all. You know? Garbage. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if next month it doesn't get cold and snow. You know? It just seems like every year it's getting worse and worse and worse. We're getting less of a summer, and, you know, is it going to be worth living here? Like, in the next, 10 years? I mean, in 10 years, is it going to be snowing in July? That's what I think is going to happen. You know? I'm tired of it. I mean, I've been dealing with winter so long that, seeing this again, it's just garbage. Now, it's going to be cold when it rains out, especially on a stormy day, but it's been cold, forever now. We've had maybe a couple of weeks of good weather. You know, we were able to seed our gardens and that. And then all of a sudden we get slammed with another week of snowy, cold, rainy weather. So, I think next year I'm not going to see it until, now is the time if you're supposed to be able to be seeded. Well, maybe I'll just wait until next month and fucking seed, fuck it. Because then at least, there I'll know it's, going to stay warm out. I hate having to reseed everything again. That's going to take so much fucking time. But, oh well, what can you do? So, yeah, it's just been a cold, crappy weekend. No one's really out doing anything. The cats won't even go outside. I don't want to be out, but, what can you do? So, I had my uncle come over yesterday too, and had him fix my one gutter because it kind of kept popping off, and I got fed up with it, I only want to fuck with things so long, and then I decided to hell with it, because I get frustrated at it, so I called my uncle and I was like, well, do you have any ideas of what we could do? And he's like, just put a fucking bolt through it, be done with it. So it's bolted on. So now if I ever want to take it off, I have to unbolt it. But it's only on there finger tight, and it's not cranked on there with an impact gun or anything. It's just hand tight. So if I had to take it apart, I can just easily undo it and take it off again. But stupid. So hopefully the power will keep going for a while, not shut off again. Fucking rain. See, the rain kind of let up, but it's still kind of misting a little bit. But there's a mist everywhere. Yeah. You're not going to be able to see much of anything, I guess, but now there's another branch. Car's getting a bath. Got my extensions on and stuff. So kind of helps, but not a lot. So it's just cold and freaking crappy. I'm tired of it. But whatever. What I can tell you one thing, if it just keeps getting colder and colder and colder, and it stays colder and colder longer, I might be moving, because we should only have to deal with this cold bullshit in the wintertime, not in the summertime, when we should be in the 70s and 80s. We haven't even hit in the fucking 80s, I don't think, once yet. You know, like come on. And all the rest of this week they're talking 50s, 60s, and 70s. Well, what good's that? You know, we're supposed to be getting in the 80s and the fucking 90s, and we haven't gotten even close to that yet. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit early, but we should be at least in the 60s and 70s. You know, not the fucking 30s and 20s and snowing, you know. Like, come on. So I guess we'll just wait and see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's probably going to be snowing. So, whatever. I mean, I've only mowed once, and they're already... You know, I've mowed twice already, and they're talking snow again. And I think some places they're supposed to get, what, 2 to 4 inches of snow? Like, come on, man. Give me a fucking break. Doing all this shit just to piss me off. You know, I don't know if it'll come here, but I know in North Dakota they're getting it there, so don't know about here, but we'll see what happens. So, we'll see what the rest of this week brings, and yeah, because I just don't have nothing going on. I can't do anything because of this kind of crappy weather, so I guess we'll just wait our turn, I guess. Whenever Mother Nature decides to, you know, let us outdoors again and start doing stuff again, but for now everything's on hold, so, and I won't be reseeding the garden, I don't think, anytime soon, just because I shouldn't have to, you know. Fuck it. I'll just see the goddamn thing in like another 2 weeks, and then when I know it's going to be staying nice and warm out, then I'll fucking reseed the bitch. But for now, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep reseeding it, and then the rain ruins it, or the snow ruins it. You know, like everyone out besides us was out seeding their gardens too. There's that business at the end of town. They got gardens. They already seeded theirs. Sounds like something just body slammed right against my fucking shop. Unless that was a wire that could have been my wire slamming it. The neighbor's got branches in his yard too. That could have just been my wire. That could have just been my wire slamming it. Yeah, that's what that was. My wire's slamming himself. But I suppose, guys, I'll probably take off. I do apologize for a boring fucking video. There's just nothing going on. I just can't get out and do anything. So, and get this too. This is something that's been bothering me now. YouTube just finally updated some things on YouTube, and something I think Double Strike was talking about it, but it's about the ad sets thing for YouTube, that if you put music on a video, you know, and it's copyrighted or whatever, apparently you can still have it, but then yet you're going to be splitting the money between you and the other person that actually owns the music. Now, it doesn't really bother me, but the thing is, you have no control over when the ads pop up now. I don't know, maybe they're going to fix that, but right now, I had uploaded that one video, the trimming video, I think it was, and I could not put one ad on. It even said too that they apparently can't control when the ads pop up. They'll just pop up whenever they feel like it. And it kind of makes me wonder about their setup on how they got it going, if we're even going to get paid. Like, I was kind of worried that we were not going to get paid anymore unless we had actual music on our videos. And I was like, well, that kind of makes no sense, because then why are we... I mean, if we didn't get paid for uploading content or whatever to YouTube, and we don't get paid for it, then we're not gonna... I mean, I'm not gonna fucking do it anymore unless I get paid for it. You know, it's just dumb. But maybe I wasn't really understanding it. Well, YouTube, quit changing your shit. Leave it the way it fucking is. I used to be able to have control on when I could put ads on and how many ads I wanted and stuff, and now I don't have that choice. Now, the video was kind of short too, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I think a video under 5 minutes, you have no control on where ads, where the break ads start. Only the ones at the beginning and at the end, you have control on those, but Um, for videos over 5 minutes or whatever the hell it is, then you can put as many ads as you want. And now I can't do that. So I don't know what the hell they're doing. Maybe I can do it now. I don't know. I haven't uploaded the video lately to try it. So the video that I'll be uploading or sharing with you today, it's just like a 5-minute video. So I can't put no ads on it besides the one at the beginning and at the end. So, but I can't put no break ads in between that. Well, I never could anyway because it was a short video. But you know, even with the long videos, it seems like I don't have no control on them anymore. So, I mean, if I'm not going to be making what I think I'm going to be making, really what's the point? You know? A lot of people say that they're not on YouTube, you know, for the money. Well, I'm not either, but, you know, I want to make what I deserve to make and what I think is right, you know? I mean, like, it seems like every month I was making a certain amount of money. It would go up and down, of course, depending on the views and stuff, but it stayed around a pretty good range. Of course, now it had went up now this last few weeks, but I mean, if it takes a dump, like if I'm going from making, let's say for an example, if I go from making $50 a month or whatever it is, down to $5 a month, then there's no point, because it would take me a year or two to even say to make $100. Where, as before, it would only take me maybe about 3 or 4 months, and then I would be good again. But maybe not even that. It'd probably take it all depends on the views and whatnot. But I mean, if YouTube takes more money than what we're making out of it, then I don't even know if I would even keep going, you know, because I'm not being ripped off, you know. So, but you know, whatever. If that's the way YouTube wants to do their fucking thing, let them. But I'm going to keep an eye on my you know, my ad sets and see how much money I'm making. If it takes a major dump, I might just be done until they fix their problem. Maybe I'll make an update video here and there, but for making daily videos, it probably won't happen. If I notice that my money takes a dump, you know, like, because you know, when I first joined that AdSense thing, I wasn't making a lot, but now it had went up to a certain percentage, and it's, you know, staying at that number. Now, yes, it does go up and down depending on the month, but it's always been around a certain range. Well, if I go from making this amount to making hardly nothing, then I'm done, you know. And apparently you still get paid for videos that have music on them, but you're just splitting that money in half. So, like, if you make, I'm guessing if you make $100 on a video, they're going to take, what, like 10% of it? I don't fucking know. I'm just saying as an example. They're going to take their share of it, which is, you know, fine, but, you know, what about the videos that don't have any music on it? Like, I had uploaded a video. I had uploaded that trimming video, and the only way I could put ads on there, if you clicked on it to put to monetize it. Oh, come on, Win. Fucking Win. Like, if you clicked yes, I want to put ads on this video, your video will automatically get copyrighted or whatever it is, or a third-party match. But yet there's no music even on it. So how the hell does that work? All I can say is I better be making the same amount of money that I've always been, because if it's dropping, I won't know probably for a couple of months, you know. And if I notice that it's taking a dump, I probably won't be making as much videos then, because it ain't going to be worth my time. Like, I'm taking a lot of my time making these videos, editing these videos, uploading them, and then you guys have to turn around and waste time, you know, watching them. And if I'm not getting a good amount of it, then it's not worth my time, and it wouldn't be worth your guys' time either, because you know, even though you guys don't really, like, you guys don't really do anything for me to get paid. You just click on the ads and then I get paid. But, you know, I just think it's dumb what they're doing. Like, I mean, now, is every video that I upload when I have ads, like, this video is probably going to have, since it's 35 minutes, it's probably going to, it normally would have probably 3 ads going through the middle, right? I would split them every, like, 10 minutes apart. Well, see, then that's where I'd make my money, is from how many ads I got on the video. I can't put any ads on a video. I don't have control on that anymore. They just put ads on there whenever the hell they feel like it. Well, am I still going to make the same amount of money? Am I going to make less money from it? Or, you know, what the hell is the fucking deal? Like, if you're going to take money from me, then we're done, you know? I mean, it depends on how much they take, but if I go from making, say, this amount of money to making this amount of money, and it's a major drop, it ain't going to be worth my time, because I'm not getting what I think I deserve for wasting my time uploading these videos. I mean, I make, you know, like, not a lot of money, but, you know, for what I make, you know, like, for what I make for these videos, or what I make for money, it's kind of okay with me, because it was reasonable for the amount of views I got and for, you know, for the video. But if I'm not going to get any money from it, and YouTube's just going to take most of it, then I'm not going to bother anymore, because then it's just like a ripoff. It's like, let's say, the way it was before, you would get, I think you would get like 90% of the money. Then they would take, then they would take out whatever they need, because YouTube still takes out money, even though, like, before, they still took out like $1 or something for revenue bullshit or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. But $1 is not a big deal. But I mean, if I go from making 90% of my money, and they change it around to where they get 90% of the money and I only get 10% of the money, you can see how a major, you know, that would be a ripoff. They get 90% of the money, and I get 10% of the money, and I'm the one putting all the effort into making all these videos. I'm the one that has to go spend my time making these videos, editing these videos, uploading them to YouTube. That takes a good chunk of my day. But I try to do things in between that too. Like, if I had made a video from the day before, I'll try to go edit that, and I'll go I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll go, like, mow the lawn or plow snow or whatever. So I'll do stuff in between that, so I'm not wasting my time. But if I go from making some money to nothing or very little money, it wouldn't be worth my time, you know. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it to you, but I just got a feeling that YouTube's just going to try to rip us off, and then they're going to take more money than what they deserve, because they're not the ones putting in the effort for these videos. We're the ones that take time, you know, we're the ones that spend all this time editing, downloading, uploading, titling it, you know, and whatnot, putting stuff in the description, tagging it. I don't tag my videos because I don't find it necessary. So, but, you know, I mean, that's time out of our, you know, it's time gone. So, therefore, I think that we should actually be making money. We should be making a lot more than what we're getting now, but they don't do it that way, so. But, like I said, I'll keep an eye on my money, and if it takes a major drop in the next, like, say, 2-3 months, then I may not be uploading as much, because they might change it by then. But it's dumb, though, that I have to third-party whatever my videos, even though they don't have music on them. That's the way that trimming video went. The big one, the big 20-minute one. I had ads on that, or I tried to put ads on it, but you still have to third-party whatever your fucking videos in order to even put ads on it. Like, and the video doesn't even have music on it. There's nothing there to copyright. Are you gonna copyright my sound of my fucking trimmer screaming? Like hell you can. Because the trimmer is a fucking worldwide thing, you know? I mean, it's not music. It's not copyright bullshit. But hey, whatever. Let YouTube do whatever the hell they want. I mean, it's going to come down to it where eventually we're all just going to get sick and tired of it and we're going to quit. The only ones that are never going to fucking quit are all the big time YouTubers because they have it already fucking made. But for a lot of us smaller YouTubers like me and you know, lots of other people that are just starting out, they're not going to get very far because I'm honestly not getting very far either. I mean, yeah, I went from like, I don't know, 300 somewhat subscribers, you know, up to like 580. So I've gained a lot of subscribers. I seem to have gained a lot of likes. So I guess I'm doing something right, but I don't know. I mean, am I ever going to get, let's say, 1,000 subs? Am I ever going to get 1,000,000 subs? You know, I mean, I don't make those kind of videos where I would get 1,000,000 subs, but I mean, it's kind of to the point that if you keep doing, like, I could, for example, go do what Bill T-Max is doing, you know, making videos, working at the graveyard, and you know, and doing the same thing what he does, building trailers. I'm not gonna gain a lot of subscribers from it because they've already seen it done by Bill T-Max, you know. And farming videos, well, I try to put up what I can for farming videos. So there's only so much I can do there too. But honestly, I've uploaded quite a few farming videos out of the last 5 years I've been on YouTube, and they don't really gain a lot of likes or a lot of comments or I don't gain much out of those. I'm still gonna do them, but I don't know. Maybe it's probably because I don't do it enough. But I can only do so much for videos. So later on in life, like I said, it'll get better. But you know, whatever. All I can say is that YouTube better not be fucking us over. You know, and this is another thing too. Maybe all you other guys had got this too, but YouTube wanted me to do like a survey or, you know, like tell them what I thought on how they were running their website. And I gave them, you know, mostly okay reviews. Like they asked questions like, how do you think YouTube is, like, do you think it's working? Do you think it's running okay and it's running fine, you know, or whatnot? But just, you know, questions like that. And I just put mostly okay, you know, there's some minor problems, but whatever. And they asked, you know, like, they just asked you questions, you know. But I sure let them have it, though, about the fucking, the like and dislike thing that's on my videos that don't work. Everyone's probably got that same problem. You know, I left a nasty review on that, and I was like, you know, I don't fucking like it, you know, I mean, you disable it so people can't like or dislike your videos, and they can still like them and dislike them. It's just, why do you have it set that way? There goes another branch. I mean, it just don't, there goes another branch. There's fucking trees that could commit suicide all over the place. But, I mean, I just don't like it. You put the fucking thing there so we can disable it and no one can like it. The only thing that it changes when you turn it off is that people can't see the number of likes and dislikes. Only you can see that because that's your video. I want that disabled so no one can like it or dislike it. If they'll do anything about it, I doubt it. I mean, there's a few times I bitched about it, you know, when I first noticed it and it was doing that. It's been like that for quite some time, and they never cared. They don't give a shit. All they care about is fucking making money. That's all they care about. It kind of disappoints me that YouTube don't even care about, you know, about other people. They don't care about the other YouTubers. They only care about the big time YouTubers. You know, and they only care about themselves. Because they know that when you have a big time YouTuber, like when you have a YouTuber that's got 5 million subs, that are making tons and tons of fucking money. Well, they make tons and tons of money off that too. They make a pretty penny off that. But then when it comes to us small-time YouTubers that are just trying to, you know, do this for entertainment and somewhat of a living, you know, like I'm not making a living off it, so, you know, but I don't know. They just don't care. They don't care about the problems that we have to go through. But I bet you if they have a problem, you know, like the big time YouTubers, if they have a problem, oh yeah, we'll be right there. We'll fix that fucking channel. Oh yeah, we'll take care of that spammer. But then when it comes to us getting all the spam mail and bullshit, oh well, too bad. Deal with it. You know. But hey, what are you gonna do? So I'll probably just, you know, I got a feeling one day we're all just gonna leave. You know, I mean, some people have said that a lot of people have left YouTube because it's not fair. It's not fair. But you know, we stay on it because we want to interact with other people and we want to share our side of the world with other people's side of the world. Like I'm sharing my side of the world with the rest of you all, and you guys do the same. So that's the only reason why we're on here. But I mean, we're not here. We don't really want to be here to have to deal with the bullshit. But apparently we have to. So if YouTube would just fix their problems and stop fucking with things, you know, I think that would actually bring people back. But people leave because of the bullshit. Stop changing crap all the time. Quit changing the fucking channel layouts. It's just dumb. Okay, they won't do it. So, surprisingly, they haven't changed the fucking layout yet. But I'm sure they're working on it. You know, and I didn't like the fact that they put my watermarking or whatever that YouTube offers you. I had mine in the top right corner. Now they put it in the bottom right corner. Because now apparently above there, that's where they have the fucking suggestion box thing, which I don't even use. Or the cards, whatever the hell they call it. I don't use the cards. If people want to know what kind of videos I fucking upload or, you know, or whatnot, just what my fucking channel's for. Go to my fucking channel and look around. And of course they changed other things now too, so you have two things on your channel now that you can swap between videos. You got one for new subscribers, or for new people that are coming to your channel thinking about subscribing, and then for the returning subscribers. So now you got to put, like, if you had an intro for your channel, which I don't, but if you did, you'd have to you know, do both of them, or just one of them, however you wanted to do it. Well, so now I got to go play around with them now every time. It's just dumb. But, you know, what can you do? I just do it that way so they can see the most recent video that I've uploaded, so then they know that I'm actually active. I mean, there's YouTube channels that I was subscribed to that haven't done anything in 2 years. Like, really? I first subscribed to you, you upload videos, and then all of a sudden you disappear. So, but whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. I do apologize for this long video. It's, you know, then a big fucking rant. But, you know, I'm just kind of tired of it. You know, I pretty well just stay here for you guys. I mean, if you guys weren't here, I probably would have been long gone by now. You know, there's just no point in being around if no one else wants to be around watching your videos. And I haven't gained a lot of subscribers in the last, you know, couple of months, but, you know, that's to be expected. So I think the reason why I had gotten so many likes or it's not likes, but so many subscribers was because of the Bill T-Max video that I uploaded. Even though I'm getting a lot of dislikes on it, but it's still money in my pocket, so I don't give a shit. And tell you the truth, I don't even go back to my old videos, so I don't know how many likes are on that video now. I mean, there could be thousands of likes on it. Last time I looked, there was like 40, so 40 dislikes. But I don't give a fuck. You're gonna hear it from my end, you know. I don't give a fuck about you. You know, you're like your end of the problem. You know, you don't like what I got to say, then don't watch my videos. You know. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.